Do I look like a pumpkin? I've been called a pumpkin all my life. So is this good enough? Hello guys, it's me, MrFabulous. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell from the title above, we're going to be doing a little get ready with me and answering some questions. But we're going to be doing a Halloween look. Let's get started with this video because I'm sure it's going to be a long one. I have my list of questions right here. You guys left so many, which thank you so much. So we're going to be using the ABH Norvina palette here. Actually, I haven't dived into this palette in a minute. And it's such a great palette. I was like, look at how pretty with all the colors. I saw this girl do this look and it's just like literally a black smoky eye, but it's got the orange in there. And I just love the way that look. Oh, it's a little bit reddish too. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna take C2 and A5 from the palette. So we're gonna start by getting the P. Louise blank canvas. And we're gonna put this on our eye as a base. We're actually not gonna set the base on this because I wanted to get a hold of the shadows and really pull out all of that pigment. Okay, so first question says, do you plan to move out of Houston? I don't, as of right now, or ever. It depends. Who knows what's in the future, right? But even if so, I don't think I would want to. Houston has been my home and I love it here and I just like it here. I mean, eventually I know I will be working in LA and in New York and all over the world. And maybe there'll be a time when I need a space over there. Why did you leave Teresa? Okay, I did a whole video on that. I got a bunch of these questions, so if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. Oh, I'm also just stamping this on here. You don't want to do too much blending yet. You kind of just want to get these colors on here first, and then you can blend a little bit after. And kind of when you do the stippling motion, is blending it a little bit. Speaking about that video, thank you guys so much for the sweet comments and, you know, the support on there. I really appreciate it. When you go through days you want to give up, are you still as positive? If so, how do you cope? Good question. There definitely are days where I'm like, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? Like, why aren't we getting the same opportunities as Joe over here? You know, like, it's always running through my head. And it's only because I want to, like, make sure I'm always growing. I'm also taking this orange color next, the A5, and adding it above that reddish orange shade that we put down. But there's definitely times when I, you know, get in my head and I look at other people's success and then I look at my own and I'm like, I'm not there yet, or I haven't done that either, like, you know. So I'm always comparing myself to other people, which is not a good thing to do. So I've learned to just, you know, really focus on you and remember everything you've done yourself. Like, everything I've done this year, even if it's small, I just look at it and I'm like, a year before you didn't have that opportunity or you didn't do that, so just know now that you are killing it, basically. When I started this 7 years ago, I think it was 7 or 8 years ago, and to see myself now, like, I remember my first YouTube video was me talking about, like, I'm gonna do fashion and maybe some beauty stuff, and at that point I was like, I never thought I would be on camera talking about makeup, let alone teaching people about makeup. Like, it's insane. So I try to remember that person, which is why I love that I document my life on social media, because I can, like, go back and see that person from months ago, a year ago, several years ago. Like, I can see myself grow and it's pretty dope. Yeah, just try to remember where you've come from. And you're gonna get to where you want to get to with hard work and passion, and there's a goal we want to meet, so you gotta go after it. Like, we're literally so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. I can't even, like, deal. And that was, like, my first goal starting this channel. I was like, okay, my first goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we're less than 1,000 away of hitting that. It's wild. So it's just like, you gotta have goals and your dreams to really remind you that, you know, You're chasing after something. I'm gonna take a black gel liner. This one's probably dried out. But let me grab a brush, and I kind of wanna, should I do this first or the black? Let me do the black first, because that's how I usually work. Okay, I'm gonna take a black eyeshadow from this Wet n Wild palette. I've been loving this palette. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take a small brush, and I'm gonna dip into that black. But I'm gonna work this right in the crease here. So pretty much the base underneath is set now with all these colors we put on. So I know earlier I was saying do not blend. But now that I have all these colors on here, you can like go in and blend like you guys have been seeing me do. But at first you really want to stipple on that color. Okay, so we're going to take this base and I'm going to take some on a brush here. Hopefully it works. It's a little dried out, but we can make it work. So I'm just stamping this on. This is like my favorite way to do a black smoky eye because the gel just really intensifies it and makes it dark. Period. And then I'm going to go in with that black shadow and then just go right above it to set it, which is going to make it even more darker. Loving this look. Just a smoky eye but with a pop of color. Oh, it's looking so good. And it's giving me very pumpkin evil vibes. These are from Florence. Under eye patches. So I had these on, which were in the fridge. Ooh, so it feels nice and cool here and tight. So I'm taking my Refi roll-on primer here. And I'm just gonna prime the face. Because we're gonna be doing our regular kind of like base glam. On this day a year ago. Wow. Last year on this day I did this Medusa. Oh, that was such a good look. And that crown, I remember making that crown literally maybe 2 hours before I went out. Like I made it that same night. Oh, anyways, that popped up because my questions are in the stories here. I'm going to be mixing two foundations. I'm going to be mixing the Rare Beauty and the House Labs. Lately, these two together have been a match made in heaven. Next question is, how is your relationship life? Dating. Oh, nothing interesting. I'm not looking for it. I feel like I don't want it right now. Like, I feel like I'm good. Like, I feel like that's the last thing I need. But I was gonna say I'm open to it, but it sounds like from what I'm explaining that I am not open to it. But I mean, like, whatever happens, happens. If someone comes along the way that's like seems fitting, then okay. But if not, I'm good. But let me say this. If you follow me and you've been wanting to shoot your shot, baby, the Instagram DMs are always open. Did you always want to become a makeup artist? Yes. But like early on, no, I never thought it would be something I would do or be. But I love it. Like, it's like another passion of mine. Like, at first, doing my makeup was fun. But like doing makeup on like different people and faces and styles, it's like never ending. And it's always exciting. And I'm really excited to get back into it. Like, I am trying to get like my stuff together. Yeah, I know I have people telling me like, when am I gonna take clients? I will announce it when I am, but at the moment I'm still trying to get myself together. Alright, next question is, are you happy? It's a good question. I'm taking Revlon concealer here. The color Stay Skin Awaken 501 concealer. Love this. Taking the shade 001 for underneath the eyes here. Are you happy? And my answer is yes, 100%. I'm like just so happy and just feel so free, and like especially with my content, like I just get so happy to like film and create and really just like focus 100% on it. And even when I've been planning my stuff for like getting back into makeup and taking clients, like it's been such a joy, and I'm just so happy. Just really, really happy. Okay. Next I'm taking my Fenty Beauty contour stick. This is in the shade Truffle 04 Matchstick. How exactly do influencers and YouTubers make money? We make money off of ads or sponsorships. That's pretty much it. So ads on YouTube, Sponsorships on Instagram, YouTube, Amazon storefronts is another one to make a lot of money off of. Okay, next question. Do you ever plan on having your own clothing or makeup line? Good question. I never thought of having a clothing line. I think I would have merch instead of a clothing line. Maybe a collaboration with a clothing brand would be dope. I'm setting my face with the Fenty Invisa powder. Universal Invisimatte. And beauty line. Makeup line. I would say yes. And at first I would say no. But I think I have a passion for beauty. And to have makeup products would be like dope. But I would do it in a like I would do it in a way where it's like comes from passion and from an actual makeup artist and beauty lover, because these other people out here who don't know nothing about makeup or anything are releasing stuff, and if they can, I think I'm definitely qualified to come out with a beauty brand. So we'll see what happens when we get there, but definitely is on my vision board and definitely something I want to work on in the new year. Okay, next question. What is your favorite childhood memory? Oh, I like that question. Childhood memory. I have a lot of childhood memories, but the one that keeps coming to my head really quick, Koki Professional, this makeup brand sent me some beauty products, and look at this blush. This is so perfect for the look we're doing today. And look how pretty this is. Oh my god, we gotta get into this for a second. Hold on. This is too pretty before we mess it up. There's just one that keeps popping into my head, and I remember being little and watching Disney movies, and there would be a commercial for Disneyland, and there would be the Bear Rock Mountain, and I remember seeing that in the commercial and being like, I want to go there, I want to visit there, along with seeing the Ferris wheel, the Mickey Mouse Ferris wheel. Like, I was like, I want to go there, like, I want to see it. It just like, I don't know, did something for me as a kid. I was like, I want to go. And I remember seeing the mountain in person, and it was just like my first moment in life where I was like, oh my god, like, I seen it, I wanted to come here, and we're here, and I'm looking at it, and it was just like, wow. I don't know, like, that was just like, I don't know, just something that just like, always I remember, and I'm like, it was like such a memory for me, you know? Like the family vacations and everything like that, and you know what? Like, my parents really gave us a great life growing up, and I'm just like, I appreciate that so much. And yeah, that's like one of my favorite memories. Okay, next we're gonna work on the mouth here. I took some screenshots. So this is how we're gonna like do the mouth. Yes, we're gonna work on that. Okay, so while we do the next mouth, while we do the mouth, let's start. What's our next question? When was the moment you realized you are where you have always wanted to be or do? The last big one that I felt like, oh my god, like I am in the right place in my life, was when I went to LA to do Shangela's makeup, and I was on set. There was a moment when the sun was setting, we were getting started to shoot some more, and it was one of the first big days of doing the drag makeup on her. And just being on set and on scene and seeing how everything worked and how people moved and the process of it all, I was like, wow, I'm in the right place. I need to work on this mouth. I'm in the right like place, and it feels so good. And it was just such a good feeling. Where's my sharpener? And I rarely have those moments, but that moment, it was like, oh my god, like I am like exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I'm so happy and proud of myself. Oh my god, you guys, I could literally cry right now. I did it. I can't believe I did it. We are breaking down everything here on set. Everyone's, you know, pretty much leaving. I'm waiting for my ride. So many things to say. I just like, I literally just want to cry right now because I'm just so proud of myself. Another one, so that's more for my makeup artist dream inside, and another part for me for my social media was when I went to LA again, when I was invited out for the Wet n Wild and Bremen Rock collab that they did. It was so unreal getting that email because I was like, is this real? Is this a prank? Me out of all people? Like, why'd y'all choose me? Literally booked my ticket, flew to LA, stayed with my influencer friends, Josetti and Genesis, and they were just so amazing. And the event and just being in the room with people that I follow.
I hope I see all of you guys in Hawaii one day. You guys all have my motherfucking Instagram. DM.
Whatnot, like just like being in the room with them and rubbing shoulders. I was like, oh my god, like I am here where I wanted to be, and you know, like I did it and I'm gonna continue to do it, but it was like, it was a moment. Okay, so we kind of sketched out the mouth like this. I'm gonna take my Mayron paint. Looks like this. So these are water activated paints for body, face, makeup. Great staple for, okay. A great staple for Halloween or any creative looks or stuff like that. Like this comes in handy. Next question here. Ooh, this is a good question. Are you gay? No. What are your plans for the future? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? 4 years? Work as a working makeup artist, traveling all over the world. Still doing my social media, getting booked and busy with top brands and working with brands and top beauty influencer, badass makeup artist, beauty brand, and just killing it as a young entrepreneur and just creating buzz in the world, and people want to know who MrFabulous is, like who is this person. They just like popped out of nowhere, but mind you, I've been working at this for the past 10 years, but they popped out of nowhere and everyone wants to know who I am. So that's where I see myself in the next 4 years. What are you most proud of? I am most proud of, I need to work faster with this because these dry down fairly quickly. I am most proud of that I follow my heart and I'm never wanting to stay in the same place. Like I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I don't fall into being stagnant, because once I'm bored of something or done with something, I know that I need to leave and I need to go do this because I can just feel it in my gut. So I'm glad I am like, is it called intuitive? Or I don't know what the word is. What is your ethnicity? Soy Latina, Mexicana. She is Mexican. Who doesn't know very much Spanish, which is sad, but you know, we get by. Okay guys, so that is it for this Halloween little makeup look and Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like this look. If you do, comment down below. I hope I answered some good questions. There was a lot there, so I just choose whichever one seemed good. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want more Q&A videos. I really like sitting down doing my makeup and answering your questions. And with that said, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. Be one of the first to join me and helping me getting to 10K here on YouTube. We're gonna do something special for that. Like, I gotta do something special for you guys to say thank you. We have to do a special video. I will get to planning because I know we're gonna hit it very, very soon. So yeah, just thank you guys for the love and support. I appreciate it. If you're not already, make sure you follow me over on Instagram, where I update you guys every single day over there. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Also, another thing, comment down below what else you want to see on my channel, other video ideas. So yeah, I would like to know what you guys want to see from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Do I look like a pumpkin? I've been called a pumpkin all my life, so is this good enough? Like, I look like a pumpkin. Can I just like, what is that thing they do where it's like you're holding your head in your lap? If we dim the lights, let's dim the lights so we guys can get like the full effect. Ooh. Does it look better? Should we just dim it more? You guys are like, you know what, it looks better with the lights off. Ooh, I was about to say I'm a ghost. What do pumpkins sound like? Oh my god, my face recognition doesn't even recognize me. Ooh, let me turn this off because they're about to jam. Bye, pumpkin. Bye, pumpkin.